Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now. Congresswoman, thank you for taking the time out.
Thank you. My pleasure.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I feel wonderful. I'm looking forward to my retirement, but let me clarify about retirement. I plan on doing some work in the future. I just don't know what it is yet. Let me finish up my term and then I'm going to go forward. I love, being the member of Congress and representing my district. I love my job. I love helping people, and I think that's something that I've been able to accomplish quite a bit. But when I got ill, my family just said, that's it. And, even when I got the report that I was doing really, really well, I'm going, but you know what? Sometimes it's time to move on and have younger voices taking up the mantle and getting things done for the district. That's the most important thing. It was a hard decision to think about running for Congress because, again, everything that someone would think about, well, who am I to think that I can run for Congress? But the more I thought about it, and certainly talking to my son Kevin, he said, Mom, you want to make a difference. And my feelings very strongly were, all right, I'm scared. Yeah, I'll try it. But I always felt that if I didn't try, I would never know. And if I tried and I lost, then at least I knew I tried. And one of the things that certainly has always been paramount, I understand that people, when they first voted for me, that they were taking a big chance on me. They understood that too. My staff sends me, the shootings that are going on in this country. I'll never give up on that issue. Whether I'm in Congress or not, I will still be there speaking out and trying to get common sense gun laws passed, background checks. It's a no-brainer. Background checks. You have nothing to worry about. If you want to buy a gun, why should you be nervous about going for a background check? You shouldn't. I think Newtown and seeing the children and those parents coming forward to fight to reduce gun violence in this country, that has made a change for a lot of people in this country. I think every election somebody has called me that, the gun lady. She only has one issue. And I always say, number one, I'm proud of the issue that I'm trying to fight and make a difference on. The second thing, I'm a woman, and there is no such thing as a woman only having one issue. Education to me is extremely important, and we've been able to do a lot in our schools here and helping children that might never have the opportunity to go to college to be able to go to college. I'm hoping that if you give them the opportunities they need, they're not going to go into the world of violence. They're not going to go into gangs. They're not going to become bullies. All the things that, sometimes we're seeing, unfortunately, in our schools. Just last week, we had late votes, and I was sitting outside with a number of colleagues, Republican and Democrats. And I said, fellas, I'm leaving in January. And I said, whether you take my advice or don't, you're going to have to really start talking to each other, and you got to start working with each other. We have to legislate. It doesn't matter if we have a difference of opinion. Let's find some common ground where both sides can win, and you can go home and say to your constituents, I got this passed, and this is how it's going to help my community. If you believe in something, it's worth fighting for. And what I would like to tell people, that they have more knowledge and can do than they give themselves credit for. So I went down to Washington not knowing anything about politics, really not knowing what the job description was, and you learn it. I always say, when I leave Congress, I want a PhD, because I've learned so much, and I've been able to do so much.